Hello, and welcome to the Monday Market Update for March 27th, 2023. I'm Hannah Monday, a realtor with the Mayor Real Estate Group, and today we're going to kick off the week by giving you some information about the housing market. Before we do that, though, we are going to start off with something new and do some Montana trivia. So I've got this book of Montana trivia here by Janet Spencer, and we're just going to check out one of the questions. So, Montana's first and oldest library, founded in 1868, is in what city? I'd love for you to drop your answers in the comments, and at the end of the video, I will reveal the answer. You can check and see if you were right. All right, so back to the housing market. I'm really excited to make this video today, especially after not being with you last week because of a cold, which you can still hear in my voice, but I'm excited to be here because I have a really good news to share with you, and that is that the interest rates have fallen for 2 weeks in a row. Freddie Mac, one of the secondary mortgage lenders, is reporting an average rate of 6.42% for a 30-year fixed mortgage and 5.68% for a 15-year fixed mortgage. Both of these numbers are down from the numbers that I shared with you 2 weeks ago, and they're also down from the numbers last week. So you've seen a kind of a steady, if small, decline. And these aren't big changes, but they definitely are small steps in the right direction for those who are looking to buy and sell real estate. Now, is this trend going to continue? Are the rates going to continue to drop? Nobody knows for sure, and I certainly don't either. However, Forbes did recently publish an article where they tried to encapsulate some of the leading experts' ideas on what the interest rates are going to do this year. So we're going to check out that article and just kind of summarize a few of those points. So we can see in Compass US that they are thinking that interest rates may be at or near their peak because of recent encouraging news around inflation. And they're thinking that a sustained drop could push mortgage rates into the 5% range late in the second quarter or second half of 2023. And I'm not going to read the whole thing here, so if you want to pause your screen to read the whole thing, please go ahead. We have the Mortgage Bankers Association that says that they think long-term rates have already peaked and that we're going to end the year at a 5.2% for 30-year fixed mortgages. The National Association of Realtors says that they think we might stabilize below 6% in 2023. And Freddie Mac is forecasting that we might be able to end this year at 6.2%. Realtor.com, one of their economists, says that they think that rates maybe are going to rise a little bit, move into 6 to 7% range. We'll see. And then Zillow, they pretty much are saying here that they're not really sure what's going to happen, which is a pretty fair answer because none of us are really sure. But it seems like from kind of the general feel of what these experts are saying, that rates are likely to stay the same or get a little bit better. It doesn't seem like we're expecting any drastic changes this year. Okay, that being said, we over here do certainly hope that they continue to go down, and we will celebrate those small wins as they come, and I hope you'll join us for that. All right, in the next couple of minutes, we are going to be looking at some graphs. They talk about inventory, average days on the market, and the average sales price. So you're going to see a few different areas of Montana represented on these graphs, and I'll kind of go over what colors are representing what area. Something important to note about these graphs is that each data point, each bar, is representing 12 years of data. So it's February of last year to February of this year is going to be what that data point encapsulates. So just know that going in, that it's not just for this year, if that makes sense. All right, so this first graph shows inventory and specifically how many homes were on the market at the end of February. You can see Lewis and Clark County in yellow, which is going to include Helena and the surrounding areas. Silverbow County is in purple, which is the area around Butte. Broadwater County is in red, which is like Townsend and that kind of area. And for reference, Townsend is in between Helena and Bozeman. And then you can see Cascade County. Their county seat is in Great Falls, and kind of the areas around there are included in their county. So you can see that inventory is up from last year, which is really good news if you're a buyer because you've got more choices. If you're a seller, it means that buyers have that opportunity to be shopping around more. So you're really going to want to make sure that your house stands out. All right, this next graph shows the average days on the market. This is how quickly a house sold once it was listed. You can see that all of these averages are up as well and are actually significantly higher than in 2021. I think the reason for this is twofold. I think one, people are still really concerned about the interest rates and kind of the economic stability in general. And two, I think that sellers are still expecting their homes to sell for 2022 prices and might be listing their homes a little bit higher than is realistic. If you find yourself in that first camp and you're worried about what's going on in the world and with the interest rates, I'd like you to know that there are certain programs such as loan buy down programs, rural development, first time home buyer, VA, things like that that might make getting into a home easier than you think it might be. So you want to check out those and talk to your realtor or your lender about what you might qualify for. If you find yourself in the second camp and you're getting ready to list your home, it's really important that you work with a realtor on this. They can help you find comparables in your market and help you see what homes are actually selling for today, not what they were selling for last year. That's going to give you the best idea and the best realistic idea of what you can expect from your home sale. It is important to note that listing your home appropriately really is the best way to make sure that it sells quickly and that you have the best outcome from that sale. The final graph that we're going to look at shows average sales price. I changed this graph a little bit to just show the last month's data for each data point because I think that leaving it at 12 months was just kind of misleading and difficult to dissect. So this way we can see what housing prices were just for the month of February in each respective year. So you can see that housing prices are still increasing rapidly in Silver County and a little bit in Cascade County. But in general, the prices are trending downwards or at least aren't increasing as rapidly as before. All right, a couple of other things to cover before we wrap up. One is that mortgage applications are still slowing down since people are concerned about the interest rates and about the economy, all that kind of stuff. Applications for refinancing are still low, which makes sense because most people that were in the position where they wanted to refinance did so last year when the rates were really low. All right. So that's what I've got for you today. If you're still hanging on and you're ready for that trivia answer, the answer is the oldest library is in Helena, Montana. It is the Lewis and Clark County Library, founded in 1868. Let me know, were you right? What did you think that the oldest library was? I'll see you next week, and I hope that you'll join us for our market update next Monday. I'm Hannah with the Mayor Real Estate Group reminding you that life is short, so love where you live. I'll see you all next time.